I don't know. Are people going to show up here?
Sure.
Are they going to show up?
To list all available comments, enter. I don't know. Let me see if I can talk to you. Come and talk to me.
We have a viewer. It's not listening. It's not showing. Bear with us. We're new to this YouTube live stuff.
Whoa, we're going to be live right now.
Yeah, we do have 7 viewers, but where do they chat? Someone send me a message.
They are.
How come I can't see it?
Create a channel to join the chat. Commercial, are we getting paid for
this? I guess you can't view chats. You have to go into, you have to have 2 windows open. I can see you guys now. You got to turn that off. You can get a feedback. There's a delay. What's up, Redneck?
What's really weird is that they're behind.
Yeah, mad delay. I got to go back in. That sucks that they're not showing up right there.
Can I just keep them up on my phone?
I don't want the feedback, though.
I'll turn it down.
Maybe I could just make this window smaller.
No, you gotta make that one smaller.
Well, one smaller.
Because if you, when you go, then never mind. I'm smart.
All right. What's up, Officer Banana? We're failing at this Q&A live thing going on. I thought that it's showing up on both. Why aren't the messages showing up there? Shut up, Carmen. I know, but the problem is that there's such a delay and there's an echo. That's why. All right. I think we could. God. So we're streaming through Hangouts, and unfortunately, I can't see your messages on Hangouts, and I'm getting a repeat on YouTube where the messages are coming through. Can you mute yours, and maybe we can pull up the messages on there?
You heard me a couple minutes ago, right?
Frank A, what's up, buddy?
Okay.
So you muted? All right, cool. I think we got this straight, guys. All right.
So Carmen says you're dumb.
Yeah, I got that. Carmen's dumb.
And then Jonathan says, hola, are you going to do any meetup soon? You are in a pretty good location for a big meet, I guess.
All right. All right, guys, I think we got this down now. So, yeah, the truck build is on hold right now. Situation is we need gears, and gears aren't cheap. They're very expensive. And unfortunately, I'm running out of fundage right now. And the wife sort of keeps giving me the dirty eye every time I say I need something new for the truck. But that's where we're at. We're in a holding pattern. I reached out to Mikey G today to get a quote on 456 gears. The truck has 373 gears in it now. The transmission is struggling with the highway gears rolling on the 37-inch tires. So we're in a holding pattern, guys. But I have plans. We are going to do the gears, and we are going to film it. It's going to be on the channel. Heather's uncle and aunt, they have a beautiful pole barn with a nice lift in it, and he does gears all the time. He races, and he's going to help me do the installation. So I don't even have to go to a shop to do that. I'm going to do it within the family. So pretty cool. If you guys want to listen, I actually had the voicemail from Mike. I got to call him on Monday, but Mike's the guy I got all the other parts from.
It's Michael Garofalo, returning your call. We're actually on our way to a point still in upstate New York for tomorrow. I'll get you that price point on those gears and those covers, no problem. If you could give me a shout Monday morning when I'll be by the desk, and I'll see what I can do for you to hook you up. Give me a call and see what we can do. Thank you.
So I'm on it. I just I got to find money to do it and time, but we have a location, we have a garage, we have a lift, so we're going to make it happen. All right. Yeah, Redneck, we're actually going to do it for a lot less than that, hopefully. I'm waiting to get the quote back from Mikey G, and hopefully it's going to be a lot less than 3K. And we're doing the installation ourselves, so that's going to cut down on a lot of the labor, because I know there's a lot of labor involved in that. I know I know you said it's 342s, but I looked at my invoice, and my invoice said I had 373s. The truck, I guess standard comes with 342s, but my truck with the Laramie package says it has 373s. Frank, what trans do you have? I have the what is it, the 68 RFE transmission, which sucks ass. Yeah, there. Redneck already answered it for you. Who's Del Bill? It's got to be Shave. Ram Beast underwear. If you guys want Ram Beast Projects underwear, I'll make it happen. That's Shave. He's been bugging me for underwear. And for you, Shave, it's going to be thongs. Pro torque converter for the trans. How do you like that, Frank? Yeah, see her dog? She's very loud. Actually, Redneck, I have been in contact with what is it? Bell Diesel Solutions in reference to a second gen swap. They got a whole kit on hand, so I'm trying to work something out with them. I've been in contact with Frank and Gino from them, and we might be doing. That's probably going to be the next major upgrade to the truck. Second gen swap. Means a new turbo, new manifold, the new exhaust manifold. So, yeah. It's quiet in here now. You guys are quiet. What turbo? Hold on. Actually have it written down. Typed down. What?
Underwear again.
You said underwear again? Redneck, I have it. I have all the information. I'll have to send it to you. I don't have it with me right now. Not easy to locate. Figure it out. Fuck, motorsports or not. Chico can. It's still up in the air. I actually I have another car show to go to during the day. If it's at night, there's a high probability that I can make it. Um, it's not out of the question yet, but I do have plans to go to Maple Grove during the day for a modern Mopars event that's going on there. Right? Okay, I'm not 100% positive on what type it is. I know he sent it to me in a text message. Unfortunately, one of my stupors, I must have deleted it. But you know, I will definitely, I'll let you know as soon as. I mean, it's not 100%. We just been in the talks about it because he's got a kit. He ordered one for his truck, but he decided to go a different route with his 4th gen. So the kit's up for grabs. So I got to talk to him further about it.
Talk, easy.
Yeah, you guys are quiet. Yeah, that's in the plan too. I mean, if you're going to open up well, definitely should do studs, and I talked to them about that as well. I guess it's the 625s is what everyone's recommending. They say you can go with the 425s, but I'm probably going to go with the 625s, and we're going to upgrade the valve springs as well. Well, that's no good. It's still a puppy at 78,000 miles. Uh, Anything else I need to know about? Go with the 625 plus that. Mm-hmm. What?
Nothing.
I think the wife's bored. Any messages? All right. Well, tell me about your day, Hed. You guys have any other questions about the truck? Any of the upgrades that we've done so far?
You can have a nice video about mommy's car.
Any possible chances going to be putting in a 188 to 220 can? Andrew, I haven't even thought about that.
Is it free?
Frank, yeah, I do have a 5-inch straight Flow Pro exhaust. No muffler. We're running a 5 to 7-inch powder coated exhaust tip as well. It's actually not that bad until you get on it, and it sounds good, but it's not that bad without the muffler. You guys are talking a lot of money, cams. Second gen swap. I'm gonna get my butt kicked by my wife. Look at her looking at me.
Have some hats, shirts,
Oh
and
yeah,
bumper stickers,
yeah.
or
You got.
whatever.
That's what we
Yes.
need. We need you guys to buy some hats. Some. I got some stickers coming. They're being made. I need money so I can do all these cool things to my truck. Um, hey, have you guys checked out what is it? Turbo Tom. He's actually local to me too. I'm trying to reach out to him to do um to collaborate on something with him. He's actually, I think he's just probably about like 15 miles, 10 miles from me. If you see his, not his last video, but I think two videos before that, he built a race truck, and I think it ran in the tens. His first time taking it to Cecil County. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, redneck. A cam's only about $600, but putting it in is going to cost you a lot of money. Frank, I have a 2017 3500. I want to delete and tune soon. I have 9,000 miles right now, but I was wondering about daily driving drone. I drive 64 miles round trip. Yeah, you do get some without a muffler. You're going to get a little bit of drone cruising on the highway with highway gears. I do get a little bit, but it's doesn't bother me. I like the sound of it. Can you relate?
Yeah, I don't mind
It's not that bad.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I would be the first.
the wifey approves. Um, I would say definitely go straight pipe. If you're going to delete your truck, go straight pipe. You watched the video, Frank? Yeah, it was a good video. Yeah, I started watching Turbo Tom probably about 2 months ago. I enjoy his videos. Redneck, where do you live? Maybe we could throw a cam in the beast. Frank, any other questions about your build? Any North Carolina? All right, we're going to North Carolina.
Okay.
Redneck's going to throw a cam in the beast for us. You're from Michigan. My family, my mom, well, my mom's side, actually both. My parents are from Detroit, Michigan, and my mom grew up in Warren. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Warren, Michigan. Frank, you're not that far from me. Is that northern Jersey or? You ever hear of the Vernon Ski Valley Resort in Jersey? He's got to be northern. It might be northern.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like anything in South Jersey. Maybe like Princeton area?
I'm not sure.
I'd Google it, but you have my phone.
It's the only way we can see comments. Otherwise, we get a crazy feedback. At Northwest. So he's like northern part of Jersey. Yeah, you're a little hike from us, Frank. We're if you're familiar with PA, we're just outside Lancaster County. I hate that tattoo.
Uh-huh.
What?
It's silly.
I don't like it.
I didn't put it on.
I know. That's what happens when you get divorced. You do stupid shit. Yeah, 3.5 hours. That's a pretty bad drawback that you can't see the messages coming in through here.
Yeah. Wonder if we're just doing something wrong.
We probably are. It says there's 5 viewers.
Many problems.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. We're trying. We're trying to. It's tough, man. Trying to come up with new content, and I drive my wife crazy when it comes to filming on the weekends. See her just glaring at me. I can see her in the camera looking at me. Yeah, I drive her crazy because I try to upload at least once a week, and usually on Saturdays. And this is sort of why we're doing the live stream tonight, because I really don't have anything to film this weekend. We have no shows that we're going to. Um, I'm sort of at a standpoint with the truck build. So next weekend I may be shooting. Well, I'll figure something out because I try to upload at least once a week. So if
HP.
HP Hershey Park, yeah, we're going to Hershey Park next weekend. Maybe I can film Hershey Park. Nah,
Maybe we're running 60.
yeah, yeah. I drove by us. I believe I drove by him. I was in Hershey for training for my work, and I believe I drove by Street Speed 717 while I was out there. I've talked to him before on Instagram. We were talking about doing a collab, but that guy is he's so busy. But that's one thing I understand being busy. That's good. I wish I was that busy. Well, I am that busy between doing this and doing a full-time job and family. This takes up every second that I have left over. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy working on the truck. Anything I can do to help others out, that's what I'm about, because this isn't my first Ram. This is my third Ram in the last, what, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, 5 years. This is my third Ram in 5 years. I had a 2012 Ram 1500. Was a bighorn. We did all kinds of work to that. Um, Traded that in on a Ram randomly. We were just driving through the dealership parking lot. Had no intentions of buying a truck, but I saw a truck that's just like my black one. And I don't know if you watched my earlier videos. I think Frank said he did. So you probably saw when I actually traded in that truck. So that truck was a 2015 Ram 2500 Bighorn with the blackout package like I have now, and that had the 6.4 liter Hemi. And then we that's when we started the YouTube channel. I think it was around May 27th of this year. We started the YouTube channel, and that's when I traded in that truck. And I got the Cummins. I got a true beast. I wish I would have got the Cummins to begin with, but they cost so much money. But Mike McVeigh from Tri-County Ram Chrysler in Pottstown, he gave me an outstanding deal. There was no haggling when I bought this truck. I had a number in mind when I went there to buy the truck, and he hit it right on, dead on. He hit the number right on the head. I didn't have to haggle with him at all. I walked out of there with a $70,000 truck with a lower payment. That just doesn't happen. So I highly recommend those guys. If you go to Tri-County, and they're not sponsoring me, they're not committing money to do this. This is just random talk with us tonight. I highly recommend you go to Mike McVeigh, and he supports first responders and military. Takes good care of those guys. So highly recommend him. All right, hold on, we got Dylan. Dylan, I think you hit me up before about these tow mirrors. I do miss my tow mirrors. And actually, when I first got the truck, I said to my wife, I was like, dude, we got to get tow mirrors for this truck. I need them. I'm so used to driving a truck with tow mirrors. But when I didn't realize with the Laramie and these mirrors that I have now, there's a feature when you put it in reverse, the mirrors go down automatically. So now I don't have the need as much for the tow mirrors. But the only issue is when you are backing up and those mirrors are down, then you need to see a little higher. You're pretty much looking at the backup camera and hoping that you're not going to sideswipe something. So possibly I'll be getting the tow mirrors, but that's way down the road. My priority right now, guys, is doing a gear swap. I have to swap those gears. I don't know why I keep looking at me when the camera's there. All right, let's see. Sean Evans. I'm thinking about buying a 2500 Cummins. What do you recommend for the first couple mods? Sean, man, there's so many mods you can do, but if you want to keep a low, keep the finances to a minimum on doing a mod, I would highly recommend swapping out. My dog is snoring. I would highly recommend swapping out the incandescent headlight bulbs or the halogen bulbs headlights and going with the HID kit from Diode Dynamics. Their kits are plug and play. It's the only kit out there that I've ever used that's plug and play. You don't need no crazy wiring harness, capacitors, and all that crap. It is plug and play. And I did a video on it. If you look back a few videos back of complete installation on how I did my kit. And I also they have LED fog lights, and if you get the anti-flicker modules with the fog lights, they'll work flawlessly. So for a first cheap mod, I recommend upgrading to a HID headlight kit. Simple, not that complicated, and it's not that much. I think for the full kit, it was like $300 with the anti-flicker modules. But if you want to go big, lift it, put 37s on it, and yeah. All right. Okay, I saw that. It was a nice truck, but it wasn't a diesel. Right on, Frank. Cummins all the way. It was a dog. I had it tuned. In the tune those trucks, you have to get a PCM that's been modified, and the only company that I'm aware of that does the tuning for the 6.4s is Diablo Sport. And not to knock them or anything, but their customer service sucks. Had a lot of issues with the initial installation of that, and I don't think it worked correctly the whole time I had it until like 2 months before I got rid of it. Sean from Hemi Fever Performance or Tuning. Sean, Hemi Fever Tuning? I don't know. Sean's a good guy. Sean reached out to me, and he asked me to send a message out to all my followers on Instagram, and we resolved the issues with that. But probably should have did gears in that truck as well. Maisie, Christ, that's annoying. Any good turbo suggestions? Andrew, I would go with Redneck's recommendation on that. I'm still exploring the turbo. I'm thinking about doing a second gen swap. I'm working out some details with Bell Diesel Solutions. I've been in contact with him. We're going to upgrade we're definitely doing an upgrade to the fuel system. And that's going to be featured on the channel as well. So stay tuned. You guys got to subscribe. We probably are subscribed. You got to let others know to subscribe and share this video or all my videos. Dylan Betts. You buy the power. Oh, heck yeah, Dylan. I'm definitely going to buy the power folding tow mirrors. Buy tow mirrors, which I probably will do at some point, especially if this channel kicks off. But big single, no compounds. What's that? Yeah, someday we'll buy a boat. My wife's moving further away. I don't know what's going on. Chitocan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Chitocan? Chitocan right there. Yeah. Okay. Chitocan O. HIDs over LEDs. I heard horror stories about guys putting LED bulbs in the headlight housing and it melting the housing and catching the truck on fire. I've been a fan of HIDs. I put HIDs in all my Rams so far and have had no issues with them. It takes within seconds, I think like 2 to 3 seconds from the fully ignite, and I've been happy with them. So why ruin a good thing, you know? We have a Boston Terrier, and she loves your dog. They look sort of like Boston Terrier. Boston Terriers are similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Look, who is that? Is that amazing?
Oh, his wife loves the dog. Yeah, I know, Frank. I'm trying to quit.
Yes. 40th birthday.
Yeah, I was supposed to quit, but the struggle's been real.
Thank you, Frank. Is that Frank?
Yeah, it was Frank. Frank's a good guy. I like Frank. I like Frank at Redneck, man. Those guys are longtime supporters of the channel. They're always commenting on the videos. They're just laughing. Yeah, they're good guys. Redneck really helped me out. He sent me a list of stuff I need to do or should do to the truck. Yep, I know.
You told me
Yeah. I saved that list. I got it saved. Don't worry, Redneck. We'll be going through that list. Jeep Kid 92. Do you have a Cummins? Do you like the Cummins way more than the Power Wagon? Hey, Jeep Kid. I didn't have a Power Wagon, but my truck was similar to a Power Wagon. It had the 6.4 liter Hemi, and yes, I do. Once you get these the Cummins deleted and tuned, they just run so much better. There's no comparison to the Hemi. It just none whatsoever. So much horsepower and torque in a Cummins. Sean, I didn't wait. I think I avoided every warranty on my truck. Unless a bulb goes out, I'm in trouble. But it is what it is. Take risks. You only got one life, right? My truck is a daily driver too, believe it or not, guys. I live probably what 6-8 miles away from work, so I've had it since May. I probably have 3,000 miles on it. Yeah, my wife. I just brought her a brand new 4Runner 3 weeks ago, and she's already pulling in on 2,000 miles. And I keep looking at myself. I need to put this in the middle. Well, then I'll look at myself in the middle. There you go. That's better. Damn right, Redneck. Frank, the boost pressure, the highest I've seen it go up to is 34, but I was told by the Pat Tricolo who did my installation, he said that I'll probably push in around 30, 36, 35. Factory gauge won't read past that. I plan to put in a few gauges in. Okay. F warranty. As soon as my Jeep left the lot, I had to lift and tires waiting. Yeah, me too, dude. I lifted my truck probably within what a month after buying it. It didn't even have 1,000 miles on it, and we lifted the truck and we put a BDS 6-inch suspension lift in, box shocks all the way around, and a BDS dual steering stabilizer with box shocks, and it rides like it did factory. Rides very nice. Yeah, Sean. I mean, personally, I wouldn't wait, honestly, because a lot of that stuff that you're recirculating through your motor is only going to damage your motor. From talking to a lot of guys that are experienced diesel mechanics, they say that's why you need the warranty with all that crap that's on your motor. So, luckily, I'm in a state where you don't have to have that. My truck's emission exempt. In Pennsylvania, it's emission exempt, and it's also registered as a Class 4, which is emissions exempt. My My 6.4 liter Hemi was also emissions exempt. So it's one nice thing about Pennsylvania. Hopefully that doesn't change. And if it does, I'm grandfathered in. Yeah, it's not much, Frank. It's not much more, from what I'm being told. But I haven't installed a gauge to actually get a true accurate reading of it. But I will when I do that second gen swap. I want to put it on you for a second.
I was going to put his true out. Frank got his truck in March. He's got 9,000 miles. Waiting for another few thousand, then deleting.
Who's doing your delete, Frank?
Double R diesel. Did you hear anything about him?
Yeah, I've heard it from Lord Diesel. Are they? I didn't think they were local though.
Who did your EGR delete?
Pat Trickle did my EGR delete. Yeah, Trickle. I finally can pronounce his last name. He did my EGR delete, and if you need to get a hold of him, go on Instagram. His Instagram tag is black.nasty, and let him know that I referred you.
Sean's in St. Louis. He's also exempt. He said thank you.
Oh, he's in St. Louis.
Sean is.
So he's closer to double R diesel. Probably.
And then Frank's going to do his own rent.
Cool. Yeah, looking back at it, I just had abdominal surgery at the time. I probably could have winged it and did it myself, but Pat took care of me. I was actually was away at another training all the way in Baltimore. I never even met Pat. Can't even talk to him.
Yeah.
I never even met him, and he was referred to me from another buddy of mine who is really big on diesels. If you watch my Carlisle video, his truck's actually on the dyno, and it pushed, I think it was 1157 horsepower. I forget what the torque was, but it was something ridiculous. And he referred me to Pat Trickolo, who did the work for me. And literally, I was in Baltimore. Pat drove out to my house. He lives in upstate Pennsylvania, which is what, like three hours away.
Yeah, like 2.5. Yeah.
It was a hike. It was a hike. He drove all the way down here, picked up my truck and drove it back, did all the work, and then we drove after we got back from Baltimore, drove up to his house and picked it up. And my wife thought I was absolutely crazy. You just gave some stranger your $70,000 rent.
Like legit left the car key or the truck key in the grill and just was like, come pick it up. Not to mention we had to take a 6 and a 10-year-old for like an 8-hour car trip to pick it up.
Yeah, but it was worth it. It was an awesome ride home. Audio's messing up a little bit. That's probably because I had it shifted. Sorry. Is it better now? Frank, I had the lower left lung lobe removed. Oh, dude, that sucks, bro. Hopefully, at least you're free.
Wow.
My wife had a bat with that as well. Not in her lungs though. God bless you, bro.
Definitely.
We've been through it with our family. So, honest opinion, guys, what do you think about the hats? What?
Yeah.
See, whoa, I lost my hat. Throwing my hat. So, what do you think about these? You gotta love them. Oh, thanks, Frank. You gotta get one of these, Frank. Thanks, Sean. You guys got to get one of these hats. I got the. If you go in the description below this video, I have a link to my site. We'll have decals coming soon. I got some subtle things in this logo that mean something to me. I wonder if you guys. I got medium smalls. So I got some things in the logo that mean something to me. See if you guys can figure it out. I'll tell you what, since I got 8 solid viewers according to this right now, I don't know if this is accurate or not because I'm not seeing your messages on the screen. You think I got 8?
Yeah.
Trying to make me feel bad. If one of you 8 viewers can guess our favorite vacation spot, and it's not that hard, and if you've been watching my videos from the beginning, I will send you one of these hats. Close up. I will send you one of these hats. They're flex fit hats. They're the high quality flex fit hat. I didn't skimp out. I wanted the best for my my subscribers. And if one of you guys can guess our favorite vacation spot, I'll give you one hint. It neighbors our state.
Little Cummins in Florida.
Nope.
And the Piano said Ocean City, Maryland.
Close. Close. He's close.
Big N says Sweet Home, Alabama.
I've never been to Alabama.
Wisconsin.
No, I've never been to Wisconsin.
Oh, Frank A got it.
Frank, you gotta send me your address information. I'm gonna send you a hat and a decal because I'm supposed to be picking them up soon too. But I have a couple on hand. I'm gonna send you a hat and decal. It's Assateague Island, Ocean City, just outside Ocean City, Maryland. We love going on the OSV in Assateague Island. We're actually gonna go back out there in October, and I just found out.
Wait, I'm laughing.
What?
Kid said, "I wish I was from the U.S. to actually make a real guess."
Sorry, bro.
That's hilarious.
Wait, well, if you watch my videos, you would see that we go to Assateague Island a lot. So we probably go down there, 2-3 times a year. If we can get down there 4 times, we do. So we're going back down in October, and then a couple of coworkers of mine, they're actually going to come down too. So we're going to do some viewing. I'm going to stick a GoPro on all of our vehicles. GoPros. I'm not even drinking yet. That's crazy. GoPro on our vehicles as we go off roading on the beach. So,
and Sean thinks that you notice something that means something to you.
That's cool.
Redneck thinks it's he's pointing out the fact that we have an international audience.
Yeah, how about that? Where's Jeep Kid from?
He just says outside the U.S.
Jeep Kid, where are you from? Canada? I got a lot of Canada followers.
Sean makes mirrored thin blue line mirrors.
Right on, Sean.
And Jeep Kid's drinking a flavored water. And Will Post for the bell. Oh, he's from Canada.
I knew it. Yeah, I got a lot of Canada followers. I don't know how that happens, but I like it. How about it? Hey, yeah, hey.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They got like Tim Hortons up there, or Tom Hortons. Tom Hortons?
Oh, they go. They
Hortons.
say.
Tim Hortons, right? Shut the hell.
Yeah.
I think it's Tim Hortons.
So what's Sean make?
Sean makes mirrored thin blue line mirrors.
Mirrored thin blue line mirrors. Okay, cool. Alberta.
Is it cold there?
I would imagine it's probably cold there in the wintertime.
No, it's got. They have to have summer.
I said in the winter, not in the summer.
They don't even plow the roads up there in the winter. I wouldn't leave.
You got that right, Sean. Good guess, bud. Hey, if you guys ever want us to feature something on our channel, we have a post office box, and that's in the description below too. It's actually P.O. Box 270, Wagontown, Pennsylvania 19376. Again, that's P.O. Box 270, Wagontown, Pennsylvania 19376. But it's in the description below if you didn't get that, and we'll feature it.
And Frank, yes, just email him your address.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, just email me your address.
And your size.
You can, yeah, and your size, and you can go to my channel page where it says about, I guess, and it'll be on there. It's also on all of my social media accounts as well.
Yo, Alberta was negative 47 last year.
What?
Negative 47. I'd die.
Yeah, she would. I like the cold. Actually, my favorite time of the year is fall. Babe, how long have we been going? We've been going for...
Well, 1 moment, please. 46 minutes.
Oh, we're going to take this out to an hour. Why not? And you guys follow SRT Mush? I'm giving all these other YouTubers a plug. Yeah, that's one thing I wouldn't care for. But my truck's pretty high, so. But we get some nasty winters here in PA as well. Yeah, we use brine here too. They put that brine solution down before the snowstorm, like it does anything, and then actually it probably does. It probably keeps it from icing over.
Andrew is a fall guy too.
Yeah, buddy.
And Frank said, buy your gas in the morning. A big storm is about to hit Texas and mess up the refinery. Ah, that's a good point. Gas is probably going to go up.
Ah, sugar. Great. My tank's full though. Yeah, you burn a lot more fuel than I do. That's another thing, when you delete, or not delete, delete. I shouldn't even talk about that, but when you tune your truck, your gas mileage is going to skyrocket. I'm getting over 20 miles to a gallon with a lifted truck on 37s. So another thumbs up.
You gonna get up tomorrow early and get from the tanker?
No.
Okay.
Who's calling you from Norristown?
Oh no.
It's late too.
I know. Doctor? 20 miles per gallon. Yeah, your truck. Yeah.
I'm getting 20 plus, and on the highway, it's probably more like 23. Now, I'm sure that's going to change when I do the gear swap. It's probably going to go down a little bit, but yeah, that's something to look forward to. If you don't lift your truck and put 37s on it, you're probably going to get even more.
Because you must have a light foot.
Well, I'm scared that I'm going to damage my transmission. We just did the RevMax valve body, which allows more line pressure in the transmission to, get a little stiffer converter lock. And you do feel it when you're cruising. Not with not going up a hill or anything like that, but you do feel the difference. But that transmission's struggling with those highway gears in the truck. So, no good, no bueno. So I don't want to break anything. So I baby my truck.
Frank's hovering around 19.5 city stock, and Jeep gets 10.5 miles per gallon on 35s with a 3-inch lift.
Yep. My gasser, the lifted gasser that I traded in on this truck, I was getting anywhere between 10 and 11 miles per gallon. Highway, I was getting between 13 and 14. It sucked.
What are we from Norristown? 40 minutes, 45 minutes?
Norristown?
Yeah.
We're about 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Somebody asked how far from Norristown.
Are they from Norristown?
Are you calling me?
Yeah, you calling us?
Redneck says, I'm pretty sure my OD clutches are slowly going. And then Tanner Baker says to look up North Ohio truck meets on Facebook because there's a meet coming up in Barberton, Ohio next weekend. It would be cool to see you there.
Let's go, Head.
Next weekend?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to Northern Ohio. It's only probably like 8 hours away. That'd be cool. We definitely want to do some shows, some distance shows next year. I know we talked about doing Texas. Texas, what is it? The Lone Star Throwdown. They have a big show down there. We're thinking about doing that one. Or Daytona. I heard Daytona was a little bit of a mess though, with some rowdiness. I'm not about all that nonsense. I'm about having a good time, but being responsible at the same time. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my buddy Joey Gaines. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. I met him 2 years ago at Carlisle before his truck was turned into a SEMA truck, and he was down there. So I'm gonna touch base with him and see if he's going back, because we were gonna follow him down with his crew and hang out with them down in Daytona. But from what I was reading, I don't know if you guys follow Chris Payne too. He's another guy that I keep in contact. Truck guru. Who is it?
Listen,
What?
it's for Gary.
Oh Jesus! Hold on. We're gonna play this message for you. We changed my wife's phone probably what 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
And this guy Gary doesn't pay his bills, and we get bill collectors calling us all the time. Freaking ridiculous. But truck guru, you got to check him out too. He really good guy, and he's doing all kinds of awesome SEMA builds right now. And we were in the process of connecting with him to do SEMA this year for this truck, but it just things didn't work out. I didn't have the upfront money to put down. What?
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, this isn't Gary.
Are you serious?
Nah, I'm dead serious.
All right, well, does Gary still have to blue out of propane tank for $20 on Facebook?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not really sure if he does or not.
All right, well, does he have the two baby monitors for $15 on Facebook?
You know what? He probably should be selling shit, because I get bill collectors calling for him all the time, and it sounds like he needs some money. So.
Does he have the fly fishing price still $7?
I think he actually dropped that down to $5.50.
Let him know.
That's free. You can just have it.
Let him know he's on record.
Oh wait, you're on a recorded line. Okay, good. Just stop by. You can have it all. But listen, whatever you're drinking, can you bring some of that? Because I need some. Wait, you got a lot of things.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So Redneck says the latest HPP tune on 3 and 4. I have it feeling weird at near full throttle. Frank?
Hold on. Let me answer his.
Okay.
Okay. Frank, if you didn't upgrade your valve body, you shouldn't really notice any difference with that. I was told, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you talked to John or whatever from HPP. I was told that tune, the only thing it really changes is it allows more line pressure if you have the Rev Max valve body. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know. But if you are noticing a difference, so maybe there is some other changes with the tune. I do know that I'm getting a higher line pressure now with the tune with the Rev Max valve body. So, what are you going to do for your transmission? Are you going to put a Rev Max transmission in? Are you going to rebuild that one up, make it better? Curious. Because honestly, if my transmission goes, I'm probably going to go with the Rev Max. All right, next question.
Redneck says I'm going to do an Allison 1000 swap in the future.
Hot damn.
Frank A says it may help with the big tires.
Yeah, why? I don't understand why. That's the one thing I don't understand why Ram doesn't put that transmission in these trucks from the get-go. I think doesn't GM do that? They used to. I know a guy I work with. He's got a dually, 3500 dually, and I think it has an Allison transmission in it. He's had zero transmission issues. He's had a lot of other issues, but zero transmission issues.
Except for the Chido piano. That the Joey Gaines is his boy.
Yeah, Joey's a good guy, man. I'm a big fan of that truck of his too. But yeah, Joey's good people.
Delp Phil says you're not about that rowdiness. I smell shit.
Phil Delp.
Delp Phil.
Delp Phil.
Oh, that's underwear, right?
I think that is. that's yeah. That's a coworker.
Okay. Am I saying that? Is that the saying?
Yeah, yeah. Who has that?
Jeep is saying that that transmission is beast, and then Redneck said that that transmission cannot be tuned. And then Tanner Baker said, "Yeah, we had Gunner and Tiki Max in our area from SEMA last year." Jeep's laughing. Tanner said, "Devil's Advocate is a little north of me too." Jeep said, "No offense, but you look and sound like Big Chief."
You know who that is?
No.
You remember the drag show that we watch on TV? It's on Discovery, I think it is.
Yeah.
Big Chief.
Oh, stop. And then, what gears are you going to swap out to?
456s.
Nova Man life, no.
That way, you know, I have a little bit more room to go with a larger tire size. The converter. Well, I know Frank suggested that I upgrade. I think it was Frank or Redneck told me to upgrade the converter. So I mean, if the transmission goes, which it probably at some point I'm probably gonna end up replacing it. I will replace the converter at the same time. Makes sense, right?
And Redneck saying Allison and
Well, there you go. Yeah, my buddy, he had zero problems with his. Actually, he did have problems with his transmission. 2 trips that he went out west.
Oh, sorry.
All right, 2 trips that he went out west. He blew his transmission lines in like the worst place ever.
Frank has a billet converter that will fit your trans. 1200 stall. It's a Pro Torque, $1,000 new, yours free if you pay shipping. I have an Asian in my 3500.
Dude, you're the man. I will. I'll follow up with you on that one. Our dog snoring again.
What's your end to power goal? That will tell you what trans you need.
You know, to be honest with you guys, I haven't really.
I'm sorry. Allison's trannies aren't that great. They were just the first mainstream tranny to be tunable and handle bigger power. And then Redneck is what your end is.
My end goal is probably just around 700 horsepower. I don't need to go crazy. It's a lifted truck. I mean, I'm not going to be drag racing it, even though I thought about it. I did.
I know you did.
But at the very least, I'm going to get it dynoed if I can find a dyno that it fits on. But yeah, I'm not looking to drag race or do dyno pool competitions or anything crazy like that. Truck looks awesome. It turns heads. Yeah, it's a head turner.
A built RevMax Allison is $7,000 and will handle over 1,500 horsepower.
Yeah, RevMax makes a couple different series of transmissions, and that's who I'm probably going to go with. So, but I'm not even worried about that. Gears got to. I got to get these gears in like yesterday. I really do. I know I said that a lot.
Or to the best 68 FRE, which will break at 1,000 horsepower and cost over $10,000. Don't know.
Yeah, we're not paying over $10,000 for a transmission. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, whatever you want to.
Yeah, okay. I know better.
What gears are you going to?
456s.
You will be fine with a RevMax 700.
Yeah, that's probably what I think. That's what we're looking at. I talked to Gino and Frank from Bell Performance Solutions, like I said it before, and I think that's what Gino recommended for my truck. He actually put one in his, so and he did a second gen swap. Where I got the idea. I'll have to film his truck next time I'm out there.
They're just north of it.
Yeah, that's about right. Yep. So we need this YouTube channel to blow up. Yeah, but we need this channel to blow up so it can pay for itself, and we can do more upgrades. Because I'm all about doing more upgrades. Hell, I'll buy another truck.
Hey. Oh, if this blows up.
Yeah, if it blows up, babe. If it blows up. If we start selling Rampista apparel. and Ram Beast underwear.
Sounds like you need to get underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's coming to it. I mean, you know, it's getting there. Um,
So far, no one. I'm not going over 100. G Kid's all about to get in another truck.
at Jeep Kid, we actually filmed almost, I think every upgrade on this truck except for stupid stuff like window tints. Everything's been filmed on the channel. And at the start of this channel, I had no idea how to edit videos, none whatsoever. And it was interesting. I started with GoPro Studios, which kept crashing, and then I was doing it on a laptop that sucked ass. So then I ended up having to buy a new laptop. So I spec this laptop out. It works awesome, and actually, someone on YouTube recommended it. So I swapped this out, and I went with Adobe Premiere Pro, and then that was a whole new animal and beast to learn. I'm still learning it, but if you watch my videos from the beginning to where they're at now, they have definitely come a long way. So I hope you guys. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, you tell me if they're better. I think they are. I think some things I cut and make shorter. Sometimes I try to get my wife's advice, but she don't have time for me, so she's like, "Nah, I don't want to hear about it." Nah, nah, nah. Yep, true. So, but we're trying to make things better. And if there's stuff that you want us to do, let us know. If you like our trips that we go on and continue to film that, I'll continue to film our trips. Shows and stuff I'm going to continue to do because that's fun. Um, Definitely doing upgrades. If there's anything else that you'd like to see?
G Kid says the 12V next time. And Frank says Ram Beast broad delete it.
Negative. Well, maybe if we go to a show, you never know. We're caught up.
We're caught up.
We're caught up. Oh.
Underline will catch on. Yes, a train horn.
Yeah, we're dude.
I want a train horn so
My
bad.
wife is on me to get a train horn, and yeah, it's train horn's definitely an upgrade that we're gonna do. We're definitely, you know, in the near future, it's probably gonna be gears, train horn, then maybe second gen swap, maybe. But definitely gears first, train horn, maybe
Get on the Ram Beast underwear.
some. Is he back on there comment about the underwear?
Frank did. He said the underwear will catch on.
Yeah, the underwear. We need. Hey, if this apparel stuff starts selling, then yeah, I'll add underwear. Why not? Screw it.
And then like film a day in the life. A day in the life of us. Ooh.
I think we've done that though.
So
like,
scary.
you got to see some of our like vacation videos? Don't we have?
Could you imagine our day yesterday?
Oh, that was a bad day. Yeah, we had a bad day. Yes, not so much at work, but when we came home.
Listen, it is the end of the summer, and our kids need to go back to school like yesterday.
Yeah, it was rough yesterday.
YouTube,
But
I mean, I know he's all about YouTube, but the goddamn experiments that they were like putting screens in water and vinegar. The whole kitchen is.
Kids are ready to go back to school.
What about a collab with Dirty Max Jack?
You know, I reached out to Dirty Max. We've talked a few times on Facebook. Gave him a heads up on some stuff. I was trying to meet him in Carlisle for the Truck Nationals, and fortunately for him, or unfortunately, he was getting married that weekend. So, hopefully, at some point in the future, I would like to do a collab with Dirty Max Jack and Street Speed 717. Maybe I can keep those two out of trouble. And they're only, I mean, those guys, I think Dirty Max is 40 minutes away from me. He's not far from me at all. And Street Speed's just in Hershey, outside Hershey. around there, so he's not that far.
Frank says that your truck needs a monster hook. That's something.
Would they put them on your hitch?
I love mine.
It's like a big ass hook.
Got a swivel candy red one. What the hell do you do with a monster hook?
You hook things. You drag things out of stuff. You hook things.
Okay.
You know, I do. It would be really cool. I know I have some like appearance upgrades that I'd like to do someday, and I reached out to Kelly from what is it, Bodyguard Bumpers. Oh.
You're the only one that doesn't.
I'm liable to kill someone with one of those things. I reached out to Kelly from Bodyguard Bumpers. So I'm a big fan of their bumpers. I looked at a lot of different bumper companies, and before I rhino lined the bumpers on my other truck, and I really like their bumpers. So someday maybe I'll be putting their bumpers on my truck, and if I do, I'll put some hooks on the front bumper.
Make people think twice about tailgating.
I bet. Just think, if they rear end you, you can floor it and hook them. People get stuck. People, especially, who said that? Okay. I was gonna say, if it's Jeep guy, he's probably in some bad weather out there. He's probably pulling people out all the time.
Yeah, Bodyguard bumpers are the best looking.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a huge fan of their bumpers. They look awesome on Joey's truck.
Rock lights?
I have rock lights I had extra lights left over from my last truck. They're blue. They're made by Lux Lighting Systems.
Mm-hmm.
And I just haven't gotten around to installing them. They're magnetic, so you can mount them anywhere on your frame below the truck. Pretty sweet when they're working. I know I had some issues with them. They sent me some faulty ones, but then they were good about it. They sent me replacements, so I have all the replacements. I never reinstalled on my old truck, so I probably will install the rock lights at some point. Just not high on the priority list right now, like the gears are. I study gears a lot.
Bodyguard bumpers.
They are pricey. That's why I was trying to talk to the owners and see if they can hook me up, hook a brother up. Yeah. Didn't work though. That was like a year ago.
If you can weld, or if you know someone, Move bumpers are DIY and are more affordable.
Yeah, I saw their bumpers. They're nice, but they're not to the level of Bodyguard. So I'll just keep my factory bumpers on before I would go with the Move bumper or some other company. Really, just no one can compete with Bodyguard. And if I'm going to go with bumpers, I'm going to go with them. If not, I'll keep the factory on there. I'll get Shane from In Chain Designs to put some Expel on my bumper. Although the truck's already ceramic. God, my dog is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm sure. They're probably not going to give me a hookup, guys. Let's just be honest.
Brett says All Out Industries build some stick headlights, tubes, and LEDs, but $1,500 for two headlights.
Wow. For our trucks.
Please don't do an LED light bar.
Yeah, I did that with the other truck. I'm not, like I told my wife, I said, we're not doing LED light bars on this truck. Yeah. I did use them though. I was one of those guys that actually used his LED light bars, and I have video proof of it. One of our first videos on Assateague Island. You better stop it. We used the light bar. We had one installed in the bumper, and then we had a roof mounted one, and they were both Rigid Industries, so they were high quality light bars. So, but no, we're not doing light bars on this truck unless I go with a Bodyguard bumper and I put 2-row across the bumper. But like I said, that's so far off and probably not going to happen.
LED lights.
7. We haven't had the truck out on the beach at night. This truck.
Not this. Did we do the night shot with this truck, or that was this truck?
No, I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. We did do a time lapse on the beach. I don't think it was that bad going. I mean, it would be nice to have some more side light going out.
At the cottage as a patio light.
Hey, it works. It doesn't draw a lot of juice either.
Auto deflators were a nice idea for your beach driving.
Hell yeah.
They were clutch.
Hell yeah. Dude, don't even try to deflate without auto deflators, especially if you're going on and off the beach every day. You need auto deflators. They're a must. I've said it before, I'll say it again. And I said that in the video. So, honest opinion, guys, what do you think about this Q&A? So when we're like stuck and we're not doing any upgrades, or got any shows planned, do you like the Q&A sessions? Maybe we'll continue to do these if you guys like it.
Two kids wondering what the auto deflators
are. Auto deflators. Well, I'll let my wife explain that. She really, really likes them. She had the experience of going to the beach without them, so I'll let her explain what they are. This should be interesting.
They're like these little silver things. Are they programmed?
They're preset.
They're preset.
But now they make them so you can actually dial down to what you want to deflate to.
So we had to get them preset to what we wanted our tires to be while we were out on the stand. So I think we were doing 18, 20? 20. So you unscrew the thing on the tire and you put these auto deflators on and it takes your tires down to the 20. So instead of having to sit there with like a screwdriver, but not really a screwdriver, get the air out, these things do it themselves. And you're not getting bit by flies. You're not like sitting there cursing at each other. It's just perfect. And if you go too low, you don't have to fill it back up. It just takes it right to where you need it.
Very, very important.
And that was a great upgrade.
It was. I give her props. It's pretty cool. It's our dog. Our dog is out of control. She snores loud. So what do you guys think of Greg A? Big fan of his too. Honestly, Greg A and Street Speed 717 sort of inspired me to step out of my comfort zone and start doing this stuff.
Time out.
Oh, time out.
So they're both like we're like really intimate now. It's just me, us, Frank, and Jeepkin.
Okay.
So he wants to know where you got these auto deflators and how much were they?
I've had those for a dog is out of control. I've had them for a long time, but you can get them on Amazon, and they're made by JT Brooks.
Okay.
JT Brooks.
Okay.
They make them now so you can actually dial down to what you want to deflate to, and we're gonna order those. Right now we have ones that you have to preset. So you actually have to take a tire down to a certain level and preset it. They come with instructions. And what happens is they have these little nuts on there, and that nut, if it comes loose, it resets your presetting, and then you're in trouble because we have one that sort of Carmen on here.
He says you're putting work in on here.
Yeah, buddy. We wanted to do an hour, so we're at what time is it? Oh, we're past.
Hey, Carm.
We're at an hour and 15 minutes. What's up, Carm?
Frank likes the fact that you're getting personal with your viewers. And Kiddo Cano wants to know who Greg A is. Oh, Frank just kind of answered him.
Yeah, big fan of his. Like I said, Street Speed got me to, inspired me to do all this stuff that I'm doing now.
Frank said that he can relate to you better because he's new to the diesel game as well.
Cool.
Oh, newbie.
Yeah, I'm newbie. Trust me, I'm virgin. 40-year-old virgin. You ever see that movie? That's me. Legit. Carmen, is Carmen still on here? Hey, if you guys, if you watched the last video in Cecil County, Maryland, Carmen, the guy that's in our chat right now, that's his race car, the blue one.
He said you better be a big fan of me.
Is that what he said? I'm a big fan of Carmen. We're going to film some more of Carmen, some future races. He's actually going to be in Englishtown, New Jersey. I think on the 9th, Carm? Is that what it is? 9th? Englishtown?
Frank's in the 40 club. You guys are old.
Yeah, we're old.
Oh, Frank said Carmen has a nice car.
So you guys like the Q&A? We'll do this again.
He's in Virginia this weekend.
Yeah, he called me today when he was driving down.
I'm racing this weekend in Virginia, and yes, the 9th for E-Town. And Frank says that Englishtown is one of his home tracks.
So yeah, that's just another. I got so much stuff going on the 9th. I don't know what I'm going to do. Got a car show. I got the bucket night if I want to do that. And now I got Englishtown, New Jersey. Don't even say it. I know what you're going to say. And you got your 6-year-old. So I might dump the 6-year-old up at the grandparents.
You can definitely take him.
And go enjoy myself. Because the wifey's going out for a girls' weekend with her mom, her mom, her aunt, and a cousin and future cousin. I don't know how that works. How's that work?
A cousin, a future cousin-in-law, perhaps, and my sister-in-law. Girls' weekend, family. Yeah. I'm excited. Aunt Shell, if you're watching this, I'm excited.
I doubt she's watching it.
No, you never know, man. It's more my mom.
Yeah, it's not bad.
G-Kid says, do it all and film it.
Yeah, buddy, we'll definitely be filming something on the 9th. It probably won't be uploaded until Sunday, but we're definitely going to be filming something on the 9th.
Oh.
What?
Well, I was just thinking because of us going away, my parents will have her for like a week. Like that's kind of going to the well a little bit.
But we're not going away until October.
And this is October. Oh no,
September.
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 Sorry. Gotta go to sleep.
All right, guys.
Can cut good lights tomorrow. Just gonna check back in. Night, Carmen. Good luck.
Good night, Carm. Thanks for stopping by. And good night, guys.
Nobody wants to know what kind of girly drink that was.
Dude, I forgot to call my wife before she left. Before she left to she ran out this evening, and I'm out of beer. So I was gonna ask her. I was like, go pick me up some beer. Completely forgot because I'm trying to set up this YouTube live stuff because I'm not. It's the first time I ever did YouTube live. I did Instagram live, Facebook live, never did YouTube live. So forgot to call her and check the fridge. No beer. Friday night.
But there's girly drink.
There's some BS going on here. Yeah, only thing in there is some girly drinks or wine. So I'm not doing wine. So just some girly lemonade drink.
Jack Daniels, Lynchburg
Oh,
lemonade.
you can't be promoting them.
I'm not promoting them.
We're not promoting them.
They don't give me no money.
But all right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, Frank is the man. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up after it's like whatever it does after we're done. If you're stopping by the first time, please subscribe. Check out our apparel line. Underwear coming soon. A link will be in the description below for that. And it was a pleasure, and this is good. I mean, I felt bad that I didn't have any content to do this weekend. We're actually going to just lie low and have a decent weekend, just chilling, chillaxing. If something happens, but listen, if something does happen and something breaks off, I'm breaking out the GoPros and we're going to do a video. But we have nothing planned, so I wanted to do this Q&A, and I think it was successful. I think we're going to do this in the future if you guys enjoyed it. So, again, thank you for watching. Do you have any last words?
No, thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.